Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. And the tailback's got it again. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to the left side. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the Gamecocks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. Goal line formation for the defense. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
So to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's Becht. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Bringing it back, it's Bennett. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He stays alive. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. That sack sets up a third down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. He's running out of time here. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, your best players got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to run for the first down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll take a deep shot. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration. And the Cyclones looking to run some tempo here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job. For that big game.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Specht. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Not much on the return, but hey, he'll set up the offense at the 35.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions.
And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
1st down, we're going to throw the ball. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Got him. He's sacked.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this 1st half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. On the return, it's Bennett. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national champion.
Catch is made way down inside the 30. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's looking to scramble. And he pulls in the catch. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Specht. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's caught. It's Hansen. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player. but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down, bringing pressure. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Cyclones.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they get him down after the completion. And the Cyclones will come to the line to run the hurry up. On the run, it's Hansen. Gets some space around the 30. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Cyclones are on the move here. It's a shotgun run call. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Iowa State. Trying to come all the way back.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. First down here for this offense. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The shotgun running play call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. No huddle here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quick throw to the left. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Gamecocks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So the offense flexing here and stretching their lead here in the 2nd half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the 2nd half.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They've punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Beck. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
This try is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And the Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Howell. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 43.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really positive yards here from this running back. He's able to pick up the first down. I guess the only knock would be he does step out of bounds with the new college rules. Of course, the clock will stop momentarily until the play clock starts on the next play, and then the clock will get started again. So just try to stay in bounds when you're working with a lead like this.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short in the plus 27. Try and muscle for the first down. Runs through the defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
And the Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And this one is getting ugly. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to pass. It's Becht. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat.
Touchdown, South Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Lets it go quickly. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. This has been a monumental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to pass. It's Sellers. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Becht. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When the receiving team makes the recovery, the hands team does its job perfectly. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college